Hi, friends. This is your friendly neighborhood spiritual counselor and cosmic heart, Linda. As always, we will start our cosmic heart session today with a prayer. So I invite you to place your hands on your heart, close your eyes if it is safe and comfortable for you to do. And we're taking that deep cleansing breath of love and gratitude. So grateful and thankful to set aside anything that came before this moment and anything that is to come after this session, being fully present right here and right now, allowing ourselves this time for centering, grounding. We are grateful to be the two or more who are gathered in the name and the nature of love, grateful and thankful for our willingness, our dedication, our devotion to remembering the truth of our identity, which is unconditional love, perfect wholeness, pure innocence, joy, beauty, wisdom, clarity, abundance, prosperity, the all good. We are grateful for our mighty companions, our earthly and heavenly helpers. We ask that they join us now, surrounding and supporting us, blessing and guiding us, inspiring us as we sit for just a moment in silence and relative silence, as we sit for just a moment to set our intentions for this session today. And with our intentions slightly set and our open hearts and open minds, we are so very grateful to be able to share the benefits of all that we receive and all that we are with Mother Earth and all her beings, because we are one. In grace and divine gratitude, we let it be, and so it is. Amen. So we are in my weedy backyard. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and there's a nice little breeze, and cicadas are singing every once in a while. So, but I was inspired to do this kind of impromptu session today, um, to talk about um, asking for help, receiving help, and dysregulation a little bit. And so um, I'm trusting that you were brought to this video today because there is something in it for you to hear that will be helpful. And just know that whatever is coming through, trust that it's coming from a place of love and only love, even if it may feel difficult to hear. So I believe that I have been in a space of dysregulation since Sunday. So I had a falling out with a good friend, and um, experiencing that on top of the grief that I'm already moving through with my husband's transition has just, it's been kind of difficult to say the least. And I have like a ton of practices, and I've been doing this work for like close to 20 years now. So, um, so it's just to say that um, no matter how long you do this work, there's still always work to be done. Like you never get to an end point and say, all done. um, so I had a really beautiful day on Saturday with my family. Just several things happened that were so incredibly beautiful. I had one of my Course in Miracles study group participants gifted me a music list. I have been posting music for 2 years with our daily lessons, just whatever pops into my head, and I post it and encourage people to dance to it in the morning. And but I never put a list together, and so she put this list together and she gifted that to me, and it was just very sweet. Um, and then I had a lovely brunch with a friend, one of my drum circle leadership friends that I only get to see once a year. Her and her family come here on Labor Day weekend every year, and we get together and we talk about. She has her own counseling therapy business, and so we kind of like exchange notes. We talk about what's happening in our lives, and it was just really a really nice couple hours to spend with somebody that I only see once a year, but it seems that every time we get together, it's like it hasn't been, it's only been a week or so maybe since we saw each other. And it's such a good feeling to know that we have that connection. Um, and also she is, um, I'm going to schedule with her to do some EMDR therapy to deal with the PTSD from Rudy's actual death, and anything that may be contributing to any PTSD symptoms that I might be experiencing. So again, that was just, it was really nice. And then had this lovely dinner and games with my family afterwards. And um, we had delicious food. I made my uh, becoming infamous oatmeal raisin chocolate chip cookies into a cookie bar. And they were delicious and everybody loved them. And it was just, it was such a beautiful day. And then I woke up on Sunday morning and I was talking to my spiritual counselor, because I do counseling for myself once or twice a month. And I was telling her about the perfect day. And then it hit me like, how could I have a perfect day if Rudy wasn't here? Still hits. And honestly, I know that he is with me always. So he experienced that perfect day with me. And I also know that I would not want him back in the sick body that he left in. So I am grateful that he is free of that. I am grateful that I do know that I still get to know that um that he's around me, because I experience things, as I've mentioned before, quite often. And yeah, so I was in a pretty rough space on Sunday, even after my counseling session. And Monday felt like an okay day. I got quite a bit done. And then yesterday also was, it was an okay day, but I could feel like this underlying um sadness or lack of motivation and will to do anything. And um my Kundalini yoga class got moved from yesterday morning to this morning, um, due to unforeseen circumstances that were completely legit. And um, so this morning we had class normally we would have on Tuesday, and even within the first 5 minutes of moving, which I could have done on my own, but I obviously didn't. I didn't Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I could feel this weight of the sadness and the grief and the lack of motivation and the dysregulation like lifting off of me. And that's not to say that it won't come back. It might not. Wouldn't that be great? But I thought to myself, um, it really is a good thing that I have the practice that I have, and that I have asked people to check in with me. And I do have several people that do check in with me. And I thought, maybe I, maybe there is somebody that I can partner with to have some sort of accountability um, for making sure that I get in some movement every day. As I told you, I did move my treadmill into the family room dining area, um, but I haven't used it the last 3 days. Um, and I am just going to chalk that up to the sense of dysregulation that I have been experiencing. But I'm thinking if I could reach out to any one of my friends and use them as um, an accountability buddy for this, that would be helpful. So all of this to say, really, um, how important of a practice it is to get used to asking for help and receiving it graciously, noticing when you're feeling dysregulated, um, having the tools in place beforehand, um, and leaving the blaming and the shaming at the door, because um, I mean, honestly, I feel like I was still able to kind of function okay for the last 3 days, even though I was feeling dysregulated. Oh, I'm noticing how cool the sunlight keeps dappling in through the leaves here. Anyway, squirrel. Um, so just leaving the blame and the shame at the door, because that is not going to be helpful at all. And everybody has moments, hours, days, weeks where they are not feeling at their best. So just know that you're not alone in that. You're not especially broken or bad in that. But make it a practice for yourself to gather your toolbox of the things that help you to feel at your best, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and use them. And have, when you are going through really challenging times, have some folks reaching out to you, just checking in on you. And if you feel like you need something extra, like I'm thinking about this accountability buddy thing, because the movement, like I said, 5 minutes in, and I was like, oh, holy cow, why didn't I do this before? Obviously popped into my head, but not in a blaming way, just in a noticing way. Um, So yeah, so just trust that you have what it takes. We all have what it takes. Um, and that's not to say that uh, these your tools in your toolbox can't also include medications if you're feeling moved to go that route. Um, because I still have uh, anti-anxiety and depression medications. I haven't taken them yet, honestly. Um, but that doesn't mean that I still won't take them within the next several months. I don't know what's going to come, you know, the longer nights, the cooler weather, the more inclement weather, um, and the holidays are all around the corner. And so I'm leaving myself open to whatever I'm inspired to do. And I invite you to do the same. And that includes reaching out for help. So, oh my goodness, we've gone a little long this one. So yeah, I don't think that there's anything else. No, there's nothing else. So I'm just gonna say, if you found this video helpful, and you would like to go deeper, know that you can work one-on-one with me. Leave a comment below. Counseling sessions are 45 to 60 minutes long and cost $100. I can share more details when you reach out in the comments for your appointment. Please share this video with family and friends who you feel it may support. I would love your feedback or suggestions for future topics. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for all new videos are available. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. Much love, and stay true to your own cosmic heart. Bye for now. I'll let you sit up in the trees with the sun for a little bit. Look at that.